Hello, Rashad.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good, great.
Welcome to In and Out.
Thank you. I'm excited for this.
Nice. Tell me about yourself, Rashad.
Well, I'm a senior at high school, and I go to the Valley Academy of Arts and Sciences. So what I like to do in my spare time is I like to play basketball, watch TV shows, and the reason why I like basketball is because I've learned so much from it, including communication skills, which I feel can be useful in this job.
Well, Rashad, why are you interested in working for this company?
Well, I'm interested in working for this company because In-N-Out, it's a place that I love to go to, and I love the burgers, I can't lie. And every time I go there, I notice that they're usually really busy, 24/7, day and night, they're busy. So, and I'm a type of person that likes to keep myself busy all the time, so that's why I'm thinking this is the right place for me.
I see. Well, Rashad, describe your best or worst boss.
Well, my best boss. I'd have to go with my coach from 2 years ago. Well, my coach, I think, is one of the most inspiring coaches I've ever had because he cared about the players on the team, nothing else. When he was on the court, he focused on the players, and that's a true quality of leadership. And that's what makes a good boss.
Well, what is your major weakness?
Major weakness. I feel my major weakness is staying focused on a task at sometimes because I've noticed that if I'm usually working alone, I tend to slack off a little, but lately that hasn't been a major issue, as I feel when I work around other people, I seem to be focused on the task better.
Well, Rashad, so far, so good. What is your strength?
Strength. Well, as I mentioned earlier, my strength is pretty much when I work around people, I tend to be more focused on the tasks that are assigned. So pretty much my strength is I can do anything in the fast food joint because I have prior experience in this field. So I think you'll like me.
I like you. I do like you, Rashad. I like you, but maybe more than you think. Describe a problem that you had or that you were faced with and how you dealt with it.
That's a great question. Well, about a couple of years ago, one of my neighbors, his dog ran away, and he was just a small Chihuahua. And so what we decided to do, we would help. So what I decided to do, I called up other neighbors, and I told them, "Have you seen this dog?" I just mentioned what he looked like, and all. And then I started putting up signs everywhere. I helped my neighbors. We put up signs everywhere for the missing dog. And then we waited and we prayed, and then a couple of days later, we got a call from a nearby neighbor a couple of blocks away, and he said he had found the dog, and so he returned him rightfully to his owner. And yeah, that's how I participated.
Very nice of you, indeed. It's admirable and both loving.
Yes.
How do you think you will fit into this job?
Well, my communication skills, as I mentioned earlier, I think that'd be nice for starting conversation with customers as they wait for their order, or as I take their order, just mention something here and there. And my work ethic is something also I think that's noteworthy in this situation. So my work ethic could get the job done quicker than most, and I feel that'd be really nice for this job.
So, well, Rashad, we're almost done, so don't worry. I love you still. Give an example where you show leadership and initiative.
Well, in 8th grade, in my painting class, we started a new project, and my whole group was absent that day, and it was also due the same day. So what I had to do was I had to take the leadership and initiative, and I had to do it all on my own. So yeah, that's what I did pretty much. I did the project on my own, I did everything that we needed to do, and I turned it in for a group. That's how I should.
Did they get credit?
Yes, they also got credit.
You're a team player indeed.
So, yeah.
Well, Rashad, Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, I do. When will you make the hiring decision? And when is a good time to tell me? When is a good time for me to call?
I'll let you know soon, Rashad.
Well, thanks for having me over here.
Whoa, where are you going?
Hi, where is he at? Welcome to UPS.
Thanks.
So tell me about yourself.
I'm a senior at Valley Academy of Arts and Science. There, I learned that in robotics and in theater that teamwork is best, and I like to challenge myself. I play soccer and frisbee. I like to be active. I like carrying things. So I usually help people. I know.
So, your name's Brandon.
Yeah, yes, indeed.
Why are you interested in working for this company?
Well, I thought to myself many days, why not transport stuff to other people? I'd say picking up stuff is pretty easy, and I like driving, so might as well do it.
Describe your best or worst boss.
Well, I'd say my best boss would be someone who trusts me and gives me my space. My worst boss would be someone who controls me and doesn't give me much to work around with. So as long as they trust me enough to be able to work under kind of my conditions, because everyone has their own stuff in life. So I'd say it would be better if he would tell me the basics, and then from there I do it my way, as long as it is within the company's job.
What is your major weakness?
I'd say my major weakness would be either not knowing what to do, or having to make a decision that I have not encountered before. But I am willing to challenge myself, and if you give me the chance, I believe that I'll be able to find a good answer. But I'm human, I make mistakes.
What are your strengths?
You see, I'd say my strength lies in with my reasoning. With logic, you can explain any situation that is logical. So, my strength would be being able to decide probably the most humane thing or best that won't cause real problems in the future.
Describe a problem that you had, that you faced with, and how you dealt with it.
I believe the time that when I was in my robotics class, there was an assignment that seemed impossible to do. Something I'd never seen. It was to make a claw. I know it sounds pretty simple, but I can't really build anything. So what I did was that I chose not to give up and then work with my friends, because my friends not exactly working, but I got us motivated, and we faced the challenge and got an A to the hooray, because in our world, being happy is good. So I think it was very successful that we ended up working together, even though we're not used to doing projects, but it was very nice.
How do you think you will fit into this job?
Well, sir, I would fit like a tile inside of a house. It'll fit perfect.
You get it?
Yes, I believe with my interests that it'll coincide with this job, and having a personal interest really helps because it makes you motivated every day to go to work.
It does.
I know.
Give an example where you showed leadership and initiative.
I'd say choosing to go in theater class was an initiative right there because I never thought of acting before, and I'm not really good at presenting. I know. So I decided by going in theater, I will gain more skills and experience so that eventually I will be able to do it comfortably. I showed leadership maybe in one of my, I'd say, a project that we had to do in theater class where we had to do a soap opera. So I did not give up. I chose a new group. I didn't really go with the old school people because I wanted a challenge. So
It's new school.
yeah, school. So with this, now
All jokes aside, please continue.
well, I'm sorry, sir. I'm like that. Well, so I did leadership in one of my projects where I decided for our group the story, and I told them what to do, like the babies they are. So now they don't cry, but fly.
Shut them up.
Yo, good. I'm their.
Do you have any questions for me?
When will you make the hiring decision? May I call? When is a good time?
Get away from me, weirdo. Wait. No, Romeo!
How could I miss this up?
Hello, sir.
Oh, hi. Your name must be Jason.
Yes. Well, welcome. Thanks for your time.
Well, let's get started. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm currently a senior at Valley Academy of Arts and Sciences. In my spare time, I like to just relax, watch TV, play video games, or like when I'm bored, when I have to do like my assignments, I do that, or I'm just active.
Why are you interested in working for UPS?
Well, I like to be active, and I like to move around. I don't want to just be standing in one place the whole day in some small space with a lot of people.
Describe your best or worst boss.
Well, my best boss was my baseball coach. Like, he cared about his players. Like, the players were his top priority. It didn't matter how good you were. He didn't have any favorites. It was just about having the kids enjoy the sport.
What is your major weakness?
Well, I can say my major weakness is my communication skills. Sometimes I'm a bit too quiet, and I don't say something when it's on my mind, and I think that could impact me in the near future.
What are your strengths?
I'd say my strength is my focus, because I like to get things done, and I hate to do them last minute, and, well, I like to have things, like, I want to have my best work in my work, so.
Describe a problem that you had or that you were faced with and how you dealt with it.
Well, one time when I was younger, I found a lost cat. I had the collar, but it didn't have any tag or anything, so I really didn't know what to do with it, so I kept it in my backyard for a while until I found the owner, and eventually I had it outside, and the owner just drove by and found it. The owner claimed it was theirs.
How do you think you will fit into this job?
I think I'll fit great into this job, mainly because I like to move around a lot, and I want to be active. I don't want to be just standing or sitting down the whole day.
So, give an example where you showed leadership and initiative.
Well, one time in my math class, I had a group that didn't like to work, and we were working on a project that was really important to our grade. So I told them that we had to do this or else we're gonna fail the class, and then we got to it and passed the class.
So, Jason, do you have any questions for me?
I have one. When are you gonna make the hiring decision?
Well, I'll let you know soon. So, thanks for your time anyways.
Romeo!
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah?